Hello, everybody. So I've been sitting here doing some thinking about the way the universe works and the whole poverty mindset and the rules and how the rules are different from the chosen ones than they are from the rest of the world. My hair's all crazy. And I've come to a thinking. If you're, hi, Robin Hood. If you're homeless, on food stamps, you have no job, no income, dependent on other people for help, that shows poverty, doesn't it? It shows poverty. The thing about it is, though, is that when you have people that are purposely putting you in that situation, keeping you from getting a job, having you kicked out of your home, cutting your hours at your job so you can't pay your rent, hacking your phone so that when you do apply for jobs, you never get the notifications, using that poverty mindset against you when they're the ones that are causing you to be in poverty. It's not fair. And whenever you do align, they send things, do things, people, to try to bring you out of that alignment. That is evil people, but that's what they do. That's what they've been doing my whole life. Sacrificing this to be able to do that, or sacrificing paying this bill in order to be able to pay that bill, or sacrificing taking a vacation for another year because I can't afford it. You see what I'm saying? There's always a sacrifice. There's always something that I have to give up in order to be able to move up. That isn't God's thinking. That's the house of him downstairs thinking. Keep her in a poverty. Keep the chosen ones in poverty. Keep them in poverty. Keep them in a poverty mindset, so that way when their time comes around and the universe is ready to give them, they can't be in alignment for that. We have to keep them down. We have to choke them. We have to get her thrown out of the house, get her fired from her job, send people to hate on her, do whatever it takes, but don't let her ascend. Don't do anything to let her ascend. Well, I just had a conversation with the spirit guides and with God about that. And I told him that's not a fair thing to do, because when you're on food stamps and you're homeless and you're dependent on other people, that's poverty, isn't it? So how are you supposed to not be in a poverty mindset? Well, these Masons are the ones that set the rules for his house downstairs. They set the rules. They make the rules to purposely keep the chosen ones from moving up, from ascending to being in their purpose. Showing that they manipulate. They control. I've been keeping my eye on this whole thing about the fires in California. And the elites' homes are burning to the ground. The elites, which I've been talking about for what years now? Year and a half, 2 years now. The Masonic elites, the 33.3ers, the most demonic human beings on the face of the earth, are the ones losing their homes. And they're fighting each other for a $12,000 room a night in hotels. They are paying private firefighters $2,000 to fight their fire on their own homes. And yet they have the audacity to go online and say, help the firefighter or help the victims of the fire. Well, you know what? The true victims, the people who are in poverty, the people who are in the nursing homes, the people who are not a part of these jobs. Yes, absolutely help them. But to help the elites, are you kidding me? They have the money to fight over a $12,000 room a night and then have the audacity to say, oh, woe is me. Seriously? All of these people have done these very same types of things to thousands of others. They've done these things to other people, and now they're experiencing it for themselves, and they can't take it. They can't take it. They can't handle it. Guess what I experienced first thing this morning, 3 a.m. A throwing up dog bitten by fire ants, swelling up my hand, bitten on my legs. That's how I started my day. Fire ants. I was told that they're going to do everything and anything they can to hurt me. Their magic isn't touching me, so now they're trying to do man-made. Yeah, they put the poison on the fire ants outside the wall on the other side of the door, of the other side of the brick wall, but they're coming in now. They're coming into the house. I didn't say it was only the rich people losing everything, but have you read the news? Where this is happening, it's the elites. And I'm guessing you are obviously a Freemason if your father is, and you've been protected from this stuff your whole life. So unless he sacrificed you, which obviously he didn't because you're talking smack. The people who need help are not going to be the people who receive the help, because the elites are going to take it all. All of the money is going to be corruptly used to help them, not the people who deserve to be helped. Maybe you should do a little bit of research on the Masons and what they really are and how corrupt they really are. I know. I'm living proof of what they do to people who speak on their ick. I'm changing the rules. I'm changing the rules. I am changing the rules of this game. And that's all there is to it. Because we've put up with enough. The 99% of the rest of the world has put up with enough of these 1%ers, thinking that they own and rule everything, thinking that they're gods, when they're nothing but puppets. Puppets used by the demons that they serve. Puppets. It's not business, it's corrupt business. It's corruption. When 1% of the world is right and 99% of the world is not right, that's corruption. That's not business. It's disgusting. And it's backwards. Just like the thinking of these people is backwards. Now you can think whatever you want to think, because it makes no never mind to me. I know what the facts are. I've lived it. Yeah. It's true, you're right. You're absolutely right. Fantasy. Well, you're obviously one of them. You're obviously somebody who's involved in this situation, just talking a lot of smack like they always do, especially when I'm meditating. Let's see. So far, I've talked to Dennis. So far, I've talked to Danny, Bud, Randall, a 33.3er Randall. Yeah. All you got to do is research it. Sit down, take a few hours, start researching, and you'll find it because it's there. And they have to tell you the truth. They have to. It's spiritual law. In order for them to get away with the things that they're doing, they have to tell you what they're doing. Even if they do it in joking manner, even if they do it standing on a stage in front of all of their elite friends, thanking God, but throwing the devil sign. They're not thanking the God, the Creator. They're thanking the God that they worship, not the Creator. It's all about words and how they use them to confuse people's mind. Oh, they thanked God. No, they didn't. They thanked their God, not the God. Have you been watching the news at how these fires are burning everything, but the trees are being untouched? Have you read that? The way that all of these elites now are clout chasing on this situation. Oh, my friends' houses are burning down. I feel so bad for my friends. Oh, I must do something. Oh man, we got to go back to the United States and we got to show our face there because now this is happening and we need to be in the middle of this so that we can look good. Mm-hmm. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Rules are changing. The rules are changing. The universe, the thinking, the spiritual thinking, the spiritual awakening of people in the world, it's changing. And by the collective changing their thinking, it's changing the thinking of the universe. It's changing the thinking of individuals. It's opening people's minds. And there are people who are going to stay asleep because they can't fathom it. And that's not my problem. It's not your problem. That's their problem. All we can do is pray for them. And wish them well on their journey to their next life awakening. That's all we can do. But I've been frustrated all day over this. The way I woke up this morning and I had a dream. Thank you very much. I do trust in Jesus. I trust in the Creator more than you could possibly imagine. But I talk to him a lot, and I tell him, you know, you can't expect people to not be in a poverty mindset when they're purposely put in a place of poverty. And then tell them, you can't be thinking this, because if you're thinking this, then you're not in alignment with the universe. But the people around you are the ones that are making you be in poverty. You can't not think I'm not in poverty when you are. And you have to jump through all of these hoops in order to get the food stamps, in order to be able to get the housing, in order to be able to do the things that you need to do to move in this world, in order to be able to survive. Well, that's my rant. And I'm going to go now. I just felt like I needed to say that, because it's been stuck in my craw all day today. And I'm going to keep thinking on this, and I'm going to keep working on this, and I'm going to keep on it, because the elites play by a different set of rules than they put out for everybody else. And I think now is the time that everybody play by the same set of rules, because nobody's better or different than anybody else. We're all here for the same reason. Thank you. I am weary. I am. Thank you, Robin Hood. I will talk to you all later. You have a great rest of your day, okay? Love each other. Love yourselves even more. And I'll catch you all later.